My name is Owen. I'm a certified trainer and master of neuro-linguistic programming, which is called NLP for short. My past 20 years has been basically sales and marketing, which led me to life coaching. And on my life coaching, I came across what's known as NLP. And for a number of years, I studied that from practitioner through to master practitioner through to certified trainer. Since we've been doing some coaching together, what kind of results have you been experiencing? What kind of differences have you noticed?
And my life has changed so much. I'm a lot happier now. I'm more content. And now that I'm re-establishing relationships with people and creating new relationships, I'm finding it a lot easier because I know what I'm doing or what I had done in the past.
After a while, and in fact it was after I saw Paul McKenna's show at the end of last year, that I recognized all of the things he was doing in it. And I had been taught all of those things, but I had never actually done them, which was the working one-on-one with people, what we call interventions. So whether it be somebody is suffering from serious depression, through to being overcome by certain emotions that are triggered and the emotion comes and they can't get out of it, through to panic, anxiety, fear, bedwetting for younger people, phobias is a big one. So if I take all those type of one-to-one interventions, I have been running with a success rate of approximately 8 out of 10 people who come to see me. I have helped them to cure themselves within the first session using NLP techniques. Those sessions I will usually give them up to 3 hours with the whole purpose to get the thing cleared and over with in the first time. Out of the 10, the 2 that I didn't accomplish in the first time were cured in the second time. In some cases, there's a lot of what we call physiology. There's a lot of stuff for them to do with their bodies. Probably in most cases, for the most part, it's me talking to them, guiding them to do things internally, and them doing that. I want to get this straight. I don't cure anybody. I guide them through speaking with them and through having them do things in their own head to cure themselves. And I have them know that at the end because I don't want them to think I'm a crutch for them. So my goal is always to get them in once, cure it, get them out, and that's it. There was a girl here recently, and she may come tonight, who spent 4 years trying to solve something, but her thing was guilt. And she actually, as a result of this guilt, ended up feeling nothing. She said she was a robot. She said she felt nothing. It was like eating food with no taste, no smell. What's the point in living? Everything is meaningless.
To cut a long story short, I've had a few mishaps in life. My brother died and another few things happened that basically, you know, stopped me completely in track. I was like a robot. I went to psychiatrists, I went to counselling, I went to, you name it, I did it. Solely because I tried to gain back the person that I was. I met Orla and Owen and I asked if they would consider seeing me on a one-to-one basis. And they said yes. When I went to Owen first, I was suicidal. He asked me to go back in time where my first session of guilt ever came in. And I basically went through the different images in my life, and it was like a tape going back, and all of a sudden it stopped at this particular incident. So he asked my subconscious to go back through my life and erase any guilt feelings that shouldn't have been actual guilt. And then basically the weirdest thing happened to me because my eyes started fluttering. And I mean, all I could do was laugh. Basically after it, I was just, as I said, I laughed out of sheer, I don't know what was happening. It was like the Twilight Zone, pretty much. And when I stopped, I felt really light and I felt exhilarated. For me, I have to say, it has been a life-changing experience solely because of the fact that I know I have other things to deal with, but it has opened up something that I know I can achieve instead of trying everything and just not getting anywhere. Let's say my friends have said there is a bit of a spark in my eyes back again, which they haven't seen in a very long time. So that in itself is wonderful to hear.